Iron sharpens iron. Earl Spence tells us about the time where he hit his brick wall and where he had to overcome the obstacle that was in front of him. This is a fair use video. It's used for entertainment and educational purposes only.
Yeah.
UK.
To this point, up to this date, right now, what was your toughest fight?
But you thought this shit could go like it's getting rough in here.
My toughest fight was the Kell Brook fight.
Did Nelly song come on in there? It's getting hot in here. That come on? So you said this excited. Did it get that hot? Like, was it like, oh shit, St. Lunatics?
It didn't get that high. It was just, it was just how I had to overcome a lot of mental adversity. Just coming out there, I'm talking about it's 30,000. I fought him in the UK.
Yes, he did.
And I had a year layoff. This is my first title shot. And I'm coming to UK. He got 30,000 his fans. I'm fighting him in his hometown. And even coming out, man, his thing was chocolate brownie. Like, he hit you with a chocolate brownie and stuff. So people throwing chocolates at me. They go chocolate candy at me and just, saying all type of UK slurs and stuff. I don't understand it. So, and even in the fight, like, he was just so strong. But, I was like, I'm leaving it all in here. I'm not coming home without that title.
Right.
So I had to break him down, but that right there, mentally and physically, it took a lot because Kell was super strong and super strong. Big too. Yeah. And if you see him, you think I'm a big dude. Yeah. That boy, stocky. Yeah. He's stocky with it. He ain't no fat nothing around him. He like a rugby player. So.
Yeah. I remember watching the whole build up to the fight. He kept saying, "Hit you with a chocolate brownie." You said, "I don't even know what the fuck that is."
Yeah, I was like, "What's a chocolate brownie?"
That was one of the funniest parts of the build up because he kept saying, "A chocolate brownie, a chocolate brownie." He just got tired of that shit. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, that sounds a little funny.
So, July 29th, right?
See, I told everybody that Kell Brook was Earl's toughest fight. It's going to be his toughest fight because it's the point where Earl elevated from a contender to a champion. He went against a person that was equally matched, had more skills, had more fights, was bigger and stronger than him. And he went through the adversity, the fans, his biggest fight. His first championship fight, he had to go through all that. Then he was down 4-2 going into the 7th round. Earl Spence, like he said, he had to deal with a lot of mental, and he had to deal with himself. See, iron sharpens iron. Like, you have to have something tough to make you tougher. When you play chess, you can't play against people that's on your level or lower because you never progress. You gotta always go for someone better than you. And see, Earl, when he was fighting Kell Brooks, he was at his limit. Kell was better than him at that moment until he prestiged. And when I say prestige, that means Earl hit his ceiling and he broke through. See, Kell Brook already had a ceiling that he was at, but Earl Spence reached that ceiling and broke through, kind of like Dragon Ball Z when Goku getting his ass whooped by Frieza and then he turns into a Super Saiyan. Or when he turns into Super Saiyan Blue, like he turns into a different level each time he's fighting a different enemy because he has to break through his power level. And that's how boxers have to do. They have to break through their power level. Each time they go against somebody that's just as good as them, after that fight, that makes them that much better if they fought well. And sometimes they can get beat badly and it make them digress. But in Earl's case, Kell was his moniker. And once he overcame Kell, then he fought Sean Porter, and he fought Sean Porter in Sean Porter style. So he progressed that way on the inside fighting. Then he fought Mikey Garcia and Danny Garcia, both counterpunchers. So he boxed them beautifully. And then took Ugas into the dirty and just put it all together. And now you see a full, complete copy called Earl the True Spence, who's going to go in there and destroy Bud. And the reason why I say he's going to go in there and destroy Bud is, where's Bud's Kell Brook in his prime? Bud doesn't have no fight that pushes him to the limit, that he fights them in their prime, where they can equally hurt him, that's equally strong as him, and that has him down with adversity. And without adversity, how can you enjoy triumph? And Bud has never been put in that situation. And since he's never been put in that situation, it's going to be a rude awakening when him and Spence fight. And Spence has him in that situation and then he drowns him. Because this late in your career and this late in the game, on this level, ain't no coming back. Once you in that water, you either sink or swim. And Earl is not going to give you a chance to grab a life raft. He's going to take you out there, he's going to break you apart and leave you shipwrecked. This your boy Upper Echelon. I'm done. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I'm going to hit you with some more of these hot topics. I'm out.